So this is the Retiro Park. That is the Independence Gate, Puerta de la Independencia. This here is the Plaza de la Independencia, so called after a brief occupation by the French under Napoleon, when he put up one of his family members, his half-brother or something, on the throne of Spain, and they called that the War of Independence. Completely, of course, forgetting the fact that Spain occupied well over half of America under pretty brutal conditions, but of course for them it was also the independence, because most of America became independent. Not that it did any good for the majority of the population, because the same rulers were still ruling them, that apart. And now there we have a bus, and there we have, after that, on that magnificent gate, it was named after a song by Ana Belén called Puerta de Alcalá, Mira la, mira la, mira la, Puerta de Alcalá. That's a song from 1985. I'd sing the rest of the words if I knew them. And Ana Belén, who I must say is now 58 years old, she's still a bit of all right. Now that called Puerta de Alcalá because it goes in the direction of Alcalá. And here, this was once where the city walls stood. And this, the character whose name's mentioned up there, Carlos III, in the year 1778, he had this thing built. And this was the time when city walls were being knocked down in much of Europe, including here. So he had knocked the walls down and had a gate built instead, which well, I'm sure there may be some logic to it. And as the city got bigger, thus taking the Retiro Gardens, which are here, became part of the city. I'd just like to say that again, Ana Belén, I'll come back to her a bit. She wrote that song with her husband, whose name I can't remember. I've got the idea it was Victor, but it's not really Spanish. But anyway, he was either called Victor or he had another name, another male name. And he was born in 1948, and Ana Belén was born in 1951. So how is that for absolutely useless information? So here we have a view of the Puerta de Alcalá from the western side, and we can see the gardens, the Retiro, and there's the guy Alfonso XII, who was a pretty popular king, I presume. And coming back here, there's the Puerta de Alcalá, and another bit of useless information is that in 1921 the then Prime Minister was actually assassinated by 3 Catalan anarchists. They shot at him. He was going home in his either his car, I presume his car, not his horse and cart, his car, and they had some kind of a motorbike or something, and they shot him at point blank range here, and he died immediately. I can't remember his name, but I think I've got this useless ability to remember the fact that on November the 9th, 1918, he became the foreign minister, and he was the second prime minister being assassinated in a period of only 9 years, so it was a pretty dangerous job doing something like that. And I'd like to say it would have immortalised him, but I can't remember his name now, so it didn't really immortalise him that much. Other than that, I do remember he was 68 when he died. Mira la, mira la, mira la, Puerta de Alcalá.